Hi, my name is Jaime Moreno, Regional Sales Manager for Jayco Motorized Division. I'm here at North Trail. We're going to be talking about a model line, the model series that they carry, which is the Seneca model and the Seneca Prestige. But today we'll be talking about the Seneca. This model year 21 Seneca is going to be on the S2 RV Freightliner chassis. It's going to be a ISB 6.7 with 360 horsepower and 800 foot-pounds of torque. It's also going to have an Allison 3000 transmission and be able to tow 12,000 pounds. Coming around this side, you're going to see the front cap, which is always unique to Jayco. We're going to have a completely seamless front cap with an automotive windshield on that front cap as well. That is going to be built just like you have your automobiles out there. It'll have a seal on the inside, and that is a tempered glass windshield. It is not your standard window. Heavy duty tinted front windshield on that front overhead cap. Coming around this side, you're going to see on the driver's side, you're going to have a 10-gallon DEF tank just underneath the driver's door, and you will have an engine heater that you can plug in just above this front step as well. The full body paint on this is going to be a Sikkens full body paint. It's also going to come around and paint the sides of your slide out as well. Our slide mechanisms, they're not going to involve your Schwintek type mechanism. It'll be underneath to keep the full weight of the motorhome or the motorhome slide on that mechanism. The underbelly inside the cab, you're going to have 4 AGM batteries plus 2 chassis batteries. It'll be on a slide tray that you can pull out if you needed to get to them as well. Inside this first door, you're going to see 2 access panels. Because this does have an air ride system, you have some strings underneath here in the chassis that you can pull to drain any of the water out of the air lines. You also have a 2,000 watt power inverter mounted underneath, and what's unique is this is a full pass-through basement storage. So it's not just going to be this particular slide. You can actually put items in that go from front to back the length of the motorhome. You're going to have some insulated aluminum baggage doors all the way on the bottom. You're also going to have an electric reel, a 50 amp power reel. You can pull it out and bring it in electrically. Here's the wet bay. Your wet bay is going to have the color-coded knobs here to be able to function the manifold, whether you want to bring water to your sinks, water to your tanks, or be able to winterize it yourself. All these little color codes will help you do that. You're going to have a black tank flush. You're also going to have a quick connect spray on the outside. You're also going to have the luxury of having the Thetford Sanacon turbo macerator. This will extend out to 21 feet. You can empty out 40 gallons in 50 seconds. And it also has a backup to use the old style slinky tray or slinky hose if you needed to as well. You also have a light and a power macerator button here to turn it on and off. Your light and your water pump from out here can be functioned on the outside as well. You'll have a whole house filtration, and because this is a bath and a half, you're also going to have the ability to turn and switch which tanks you're going to be filling or emptying, the front or the back. This will be powered by an Onan 8,000 watt generator. This is a 50 amp coach, so you're going to have plenty of power to keep you nice and cool or warm depending on where you're at. You'll have a 10-gallon gas electric water heater as well, so you're not going to run out of hot water anytime soon. On the rear, you'll have a solid fiberglass molded rear cap with the paint that continues all the way around. You'll have a rear camera plus an additional third brake light and ladders that'll help you get up and let you inspect the roof. talking about the roof is going to be a solid fiberglass all the way around, truly seamless, no seams on the roof at all. You're going to have up on top of the roof, it's going to be solar prepped, so it has a Go Power quick connect if you wanted to add additional solar. That solar is going to be prepped down to your batteries and to the engine batteries as well, the chassis batteries. Again, it's a 12,000 pound tow capacity with a 7-way quick connect on the back. You'll have, again, these nice aluminum insulated doors. You're going to have some nice heavy duty hydraulic jacks that go up and down, so you don't have to worry about being in an environment where you have springs that feed that hydraulic jack to come up. Here, you just hit a button, it'll bring it right up out of the mud or tear up the asphalt, whatever it's stuck in. Not a problem at all. You're also going to have a nice large LP tank, and back around the front, you'll notice again, you'll still continue to see the access to this side. If you have some larger items that need to go in here, whether it be a large ice chest, it's actually going to fit inside these doors. If you go to a lot of your Super Cs, most of them are not going to have the access size like the Jayco Seneca. So make sure you're able to get, or at least measure your ice chest to make sure it goes in. You'll easily be able to fit it in ours, no problem. These doors are going to be affixed with a shock strut to help you open and close them, and a lock to keep it closed and secured. For the TV, it will be on a swivel and have a Furrion setup with your speakers and your radio that has a DVD player option if you wanted, and a power outlet as well. Secured by a nice heavy duty metal door with a nice seal to keep it nice and dry on the inside. Some other items on the outside, as we're looking at them here, is you're going to have a nice large electric awning. It'll have an LED strip that you can turn on and off. You'll have these arms that you can change the angle and the pitch. So if you wanted to be straight up or even further down, you can direct the rain. If it was coming down heavy and you wanted to go to the front or to the back, you can also change that angle as well by manipulating those little tabs on the edge of the awning arm. As you can see, we have frameless windows outside of the motorhome. It's going to have a blacked out edge to help protect your seals, and naturally tinted to make it look nice. You're also going to have, Jayco offers and delivers a 2-year plus 3-year warranty. The 2-year is going to be the motorhome itself. The 3 years will be the structural integrity of the motorhome itself. Inside the cab, this is the Freightliner chassis. You're going to have 2 leather front seats. It's going to be powered on the front, not on the sides. So your front power is going to be able to adjust your seats on both sides. You're also going to have a nice ergonomic setup up here. It's very comfortable, just like driving a pickup truck at home. You do not have any type of shifting. This is going to be a touchless shift, and your buttons will be able to lower and raise your windows. You also have a true air horn to make sure people can hear you when you're driving down the road. And of course, you have the courtesy horn on the steering wheel if you needed to. As far as some apps that are going to be great to have in a Seneca, you're going to have a Bluetooth app that you can use on the hydraulic leveling jacks. This, you'll be able to lower and raise your hydraulic jacks right on your phone using the Equalizer EQ Smart Level app. You're going to have a Sony radio up here. It's going to have your Apple CarPlay or your Android Auto that functions off of your phone. All you would do is connect the USB port to your phone and use your maps just like you normally would anywhere else. Some nice little extra features as well is this is going to come with a sunshade that has magnets that go on the side door. You can see it's right on the door, so it's not going to come off once you attach it by a simple magnet. Close the door. You can put that on your passenger and driver's side, and it blacks out the interior cab, and you don't have to worry about unnecessary fabric back in here keeping you from going back and forth and moving that fabric. Moving to the top of the front cab, you're going to notice I talked about the outside. You have that front windshield on that cab. Well, this front cab is going to be powered with a shade that there's a switch here on the left hand side. You can easily bring it in and close it and open it. You're going to have power on both sides plus USB ports on both sides in case somebody wants to charge their phone or tablet, etc. You have a light switch up at the front and then storage compartments on both sides as well. To increase your sleeping capability up here, you have an easy to install front bunk that you can just put in place. Also put your ladder right in these hinges, and this is also going to be rated at 750 pounds. That's going to make sure the front of your house is nice and sturdy. Coming on back, as we stand inside that cab, one feature that you'll notice on our Jayco motorhomes, we do not have a step up throughout any of our motorhomes. You'll see it's going to be one continuous floor all the way throughout. This particular floor is going to be a plank tile that gets put together, assembled, and placed on this floor. This particular floor plan is our 37K. It's going to have your L sofa. You can easily bring this section out. There's a little lever here. You just unlock it and you can slide it in and out. Very, very simple. In here as well, you're going to have some nice solid wood cabinetry with shock struts to prevent any of the noise as you're driving down the road. Talking about the dinette real quick, you're going to see that this is going to be solid surface countertop, but it's going to be solid surface throughout the whole motorhome. One thing that's unique about this dinette and all of my Jayco motorhomes is a Jayco exclusive dinette mechanism. You're able to unhinge it, bring it straight down, and also make a bed. The way you hinge it, just lift it, hinge it right on that L bracket, and it's made. There is no big long shock strut or long pole down the middle getting in the way of your knees or anyone getting in and out. You're also going to have seat belts in every seating position. You'll have two on the rear facing and two forward facing. These are going to be pool tested, 5,000 pounds each for 60 seconds. Safety's number one at Jayco. Continuing on, you're also going to have solid surface countertops. If you need a little extra prep space, you have a little tray you can lock in place here to extend it. You'll have sink covers, one nice farm style large sink, stainless steel, plus matching stove grates with a 3-burner Furrion system, steel grates as well. You're going to have a matching Furrion stainless steel convection microwave, residential size as well. Plenty of storage with solid wood cabinetry all the way throughout as well. Plenty of space to add some dishes or pots, etc. And a nice 21 cubic foot residential refrigerator with a nice ice and water dispenser on the outside of the refrigerator, so you don't have to worry about opening and closing the doors and losing any of the cold that's inside the motorhome or inside the refrigerator. You just drink your water and fill it up full of ice if you needed to. As far as the floor plan here, this 37K, it has the ability to extend and retract this part of your sofa. There's a little lever here on the end that you just lift up and it'll unlock it. You just raise these little cushions just like this and unlock it, slide it in. That's how you bring it in. Same thing to reverse it, bring it out. And then set it back up, and you're set up. Very, very quick. On front of this sofa is going to be a nice TV with speaker bar. You're also going to have your audio. You'll have a DVD player plus an HDMI splitter to help you split up your signal to any of the TVs or even outside if you wanted to. You'll have an LED. With or without heat is the option. So it's a push button remote. You can turn the heat on, or you can leave it off and just have an ambient setting. For the floor plan, you're going to have an additional solid wood door plus a half bath in here with solid surface countertops and LED lighting coming towards the back. We'll have a nice king size bed. This king size bed will have some storage in the bottom in case you want to bring some extra blankets or you just want to hide away a few features. Nice large storage on both sides. If you want to hang clothes up or just stack items up, it gives you plenty of space on both sides. You're also going to have hidden storage behind the TV in case you wanted to install a safe or just have some items you don't want to be out and anyone can see. Plus plenty of storage along the bottom for your accessory items, and all of these are going to be on ball bearing slides, solid wood drawers as well. In the main bath, you're going to have a nice little bathroom with a nice full shower that's going to be solid fiberglass all the way around. You'll have an electric fan above you, and it's going to be prepped for a washer dryer or use it for additional storage. A medicine cabinet that's going to be easily accessible, and a ceramic toilet seat. Some of the little functions on the bed, you're going to have power outlets on both sides of the bed. So if you wanted to charge your phone or have a CPAP machine or something, you're able to plug it in and it will be powered. Some other little features is when you get in bed, you're reading a book, you can turn your night light on. It'll be a nice little subtle blue light, or you can hold down the button, turn on a brighter bulb, and let you do what you need to do. You're going to come with day and night shades, so you can obviously use them during the day to cut out some of the daylight, or at night to give you some nice, dark, comfortable bedroom. You'll have some overhead storage as well. Put some items away that you don't normally use. Very easy and use as well. And they also have the shock struts plus the hidden hinges. This pocket door is going to be nice, solid, instead of a pleated door as well. For your cooling environment, this is going to have a 15,000 BTU air conditioner on the front and a 13.5 air conditioner. The great thing about the 13.5 is it's a lot of air conditioning for a small bedroom. The 15K, the added benefit is a heat pump. So if you're up here, you need to knock the crisp out of the air, that heat pump will help you knock that right out of the air for you. Talking about some of the little apps, we talked about the hydraulic leveling jacks. You have the equalizer app for that. Well, this also has the Firefly setting, Jayco or J command. You're able to sync this with your phone and control this with your phone app, or function this by pushing these buttons. You can see, and this will be the same thing on your app, your lights, if there's a double arrow, if you select it, it will dim it out to change the ambiance, or just turn it on and off, however you feel like doing it. This is Jaime Moreno with Jayco. I'm at North Trail RV. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. Thank you for watching.